Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue, talk without judging. Dope discussion, dope discussion.
Y'all know what? Y'all remember how when I said that one day Corey, which is Tia's ex-husband, one day when he does finally find him a quality woman, a good woman to settle down with, build with, a woman that can appreciate him and what he got going on. Y'all remember how I said that that day would be Tia's worst day? Well, now I'm starting to believe that that day may never come. Now, hear me out. And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I hope you all can hear me good. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear me okay. Okay, let me know before I continue. But while I wait for the 2s, I'm just going to proceed because maybe y'all do hear me good, okay? Okay, I see the 2s. Now, hear me out when I'm saying this, you all. Corey seems like, let me rephrase that. Wow, Corey seems like the type of man that is ready and willing to settle down. He seems like the relationship, marriage type of guy, and all of that. A piece of me now, just from observing what's going on with him, a piece of me now feels like he may be a bachelor forever. And I'm going to get into why I feel that way in a second. But nonetheless, that day of Tia being highly jealous or highly remorseful about somebody else having her husband, that day may never come. But I do feel like the day will come when Tia sees how much further ahead Corey has progressed without her. I feel like she'll be regretful in that way, not necessarily in the way of, oh, he's prospering with somebody else, he's happier with somebody else. Corey may very well be the type of guy that is just like, you know what, I'm good on relationships, I'm good on marriage, I'm good on being a one-woman man, I'm good on being settled down because I've been there and I've done that, right? And I feel like that's the bulk of it. The bulk of it could be, I've been there and I've done that. I've already invested into a woman. I've already settled down with a woman, gave her my all, and it kind of didn't go anywhere. It didn't pan out in the way that I would have liked it to pan out. And I'm going to also say this, and y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to also say that I feel, and I don't know if they bring it up in this video that I'm getting ready to play with y'all, but I do feel like she said that, or they alluded to it. But in the video, they bring up the fact that Corey did not even want to get married. He felt like he was not in a position financially, or, you know, whatever the case may have been as a man. He didn't even want to get married to Tia at the time that they got married. But due to Tia really desiring marriage and really wanting to settle down like that, he was like, okay, this woman has been solid by my side. You know, even though I'm not where I would want to be yet, I'm just going to pray about it and hope that the Lord blesses it, right? Like that was the stance that Corey was initially taking to begin with. So can you imagine how disrespected, right? How potentially humiliating it was for a man who did not even initially want to be married at the time that he did get married. Can you imagine what a slap in the face it would be for you to say, okay, against my better judgment, against what I really want and what I'm standing for in this very moment, I'm going to go ahead and tie the knot with this woman. I'm going to go ahead and make it official. I'm going to go ahead and make her an honest woman. Can you imagine the slap in your face when you were against it to begin with? You weren't even ready. You did that for that woman because she loved you, because she wanted this and you loved her. For her to then say, oh, thanks for what you did, but it's time for me to graduate from this now. What? That's what happened, Miss O. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I'm open to correction. But I believe that is what the basis of their marriage was up front. Up front, right? When they first started dating and everything, Corey was not ready for marriage. He said, look, I'm not financially where I want to be. My career has not popped off yet and all this, all that. And Tia was like, oh, but I desire to be married and we've been together for this long and this, then the third. And so, yeah. And so he did that for her. So, again, the amount of disrespect this man can be feeling with having to come to the grits of the reality of all of his sacrifice was in vain. All of his love and support was in vain. These chicks ain't loyal. And then y'all wonder why a lot of these guys today are cool being by themselves. I believe, and I'm going to play the video for y'all. I believe that a lot of the solid brothers, the good men out there, like Corey, and again, the reason why I'm going to say that he's a good man is because even Tia, after their divorce and everything, she has no bad word to say about this man. Nothing. She may have liked little slick little comments, but nonetheless, Corey didn't do anything to that woman but love her, trust her, commit to her, give her the family that she said that she wanted. That's all he did. You heard nothing about Corey cheating or nothing. So I'm going to assume that this was a solid brother. This was a good man. And I strongly believe that a lot of the good men, like Corey, are being turned against and turned off from the idea of dating, relationships, marriage, settling down, due to how much disrespect they have taken, due to a lot of these chicks not appreciating, again, their sacrifice, their investment, their love. And so now they are in this mode of, well, why even try? Why even do all of that when in the end it's going to amount to anything? It's going to amount to her leaving you. It's going to amount to her feeling like she can do better than you, or her not caring about what you've invested in, what you've done. Why waste my years like that? Let's get into it. We can hit 400. I'm going to need 300 first. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all for being here, okay? This is a little bit impromptu and random, but y'all pulled up, so thank you. Okay, put a 2 in the chat, y'all, if y'all can hear this.
And Tia might have taken the bait.
Could y'all hear that? She said, and Tia might have taken the bait. Okay, I see the 2s. Let's get into it, y'all. This is why I'm saying that the good men are done dating. Now, in this audio that I'm getting ready to show you all and share with you all, Tia admits, all right, she confesses in so many damn words that she was actually secretly jealous of her husband. She felt a little bit of a ways about his success. She pretty much alluded to the fact that she was accustomed to being the star, being the breadwinner, everything of that sort. And so she felt the way about her husband, I don't know, making more money than she was, coming up on better job opportunities than she had. And again, this is why a lot of the good men out here are done with relationships. You can't even trust the woman that you've married to be happy for you, to support you, to understand that your win is her win. It's always competition. This is what is at play. This is why a lot of the good men are like, you know what? It's damned if you do, damned if you don't, so I won't. Let's peep the game. And y'all listen up.
And Tia might have taken the bait, possibly because of her own feelings of insecurity in the marriage, where she was going from seemingly having the upper hand as the main breadwinner to Corey booking more roles with higher paychecks.
Did y'all hear that? Now, again, my initial arguments still remain. Okay? And we can hit 500. I'm going to need 400 first. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Some real talking a little bit, sis. We just peeping game today. My initial thoughts, opinions, feelings, observations, speculations, they still remain. I still do wholeheartedly believe that the reason why Tia left her marriage was not because she was being dogged out and disrespected, was not because, you know, she was being neglected or anything of that sort. I think it boiled down to her feeling like she missed out. And we broke that down in our previous dope discussion when we got into this. Okay? We got so many damn dope discussions about Tia. It's just so much to break down with her situation alone. You can take one situation and just find so many different levels and layers to the conversation to just break down. But in that previous dope discussion, we brought up the fact that she actually kind of also admitted that she did like she missed out. You know, I didn't get to do this in my 20s. And, you know, I'm just having to come to the reality of, hey, this is normal. Me being out here in these streets and struggling, this is normal. I'm just not used to it. This is what she said in so many words. I'm just not used to it because I lucked up and find my Prince Charming early on. So I didn't have to go through all of this weeding through good quality men and bad apples. I found my husband early on. So what I'm experiencing now in my 40s, knocking on 50, is perfectly okay and fine. As far as, you know, all of these guys out here being trash and me not finding what I'm looking for. She kind of alluded to, oh, I missed out on this part of the vetting process, the dating process. So yeah, I'm going through it now. But another level and layer outside of her feeling like she missed out, you know, she was tied down to this one man her whole life. She didn't get a chance to explore and experience different things. Another element to it is, I do feel that Tia started to be threatened, intimidated, feel some sort of competition with her husband once he did kind of start to, you know, gain some momentum in his career. So I think that's another level related to the conversation. As far as I know, and as far as I'm going to go ahead and speculate and assume, Tia could have, all right, you just follow me. Tia could have felt like, oh, well, the only reason why you are getting booked, the only reason why you are getting certain job opportunities presented to you is not because you're talented, not because you got your own motion, but maybe it's due to me. you're connected to me. And so let's see how well you fare without me. Because again, you all, a lot of these chicks out here, they are secretly jealous and are in secret competition with even their husbands, with even their boyfriends, long-term partners, significant others. Yes, they are. And so that ego can also get in the way and make them create these imaginary conflicts within their relationships that are non-existent. Because again, you all, a lot of the guys, they're not looking at their woman like, oh, you're my competition and, I got to outdo you and I got to out earn you. Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, grown men, they're not thinking like that. Little boys, maybe. Hell, little girls even, maybe, Tia. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tia was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave him then, since he's so successful and he booked and busy now. Well, the only reason why you're getting these opportunities is because of me. So let me leave you. It's probably so many different factors that are going into this, which is, again, why a lot of the good quality men would just say, you know what? I'm done with it. I ain't got time. But let's peep the game. Okay, I'm going to start it back over and I'm going to shut up.
And Tia might have taken the bait, possibly because of her own feelings of insecurity in the marriage, where she was going from seemingly having the upper hand as the main breadwinner to Corey booking more roles with higher paychecks. And that had Tia feeling a little upset that when Corey got his first TV job as a series regular, his paycheck was more than hers, even after all her years of acting.
I'm going to say this. I even see it because my husband is an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Corey, Mr. Corey Hardrict. And when he booked a role, he was getting paid more money than me. And I'm like, what? I have been in this business for so long. I have shown my credibility. And this is like Corey's first television show. And I really think it was because he is a male.
Now, how disrespectful is that? How disrespectful is it for a wife to say, yeah, because me and my husband, we're in the same field. We're in the same career field. And when I peep game on his situation, he got a bigger payday than me. And I don't understand how he got a bigger payday than me when I'm better than him. I've been in the game longer than him. I got more credentials than him. She pretty much dumbed down her husband's ability to not only land a job, but to also be acknowledged and paid, compensated for his talents and everything of that sort. She dumbed it down to, oh, he only got that because he is a man. Not again because he's talented, not because he's been in the game for a long time, not because he's worked his ass off. No, it was merely because he is a man. And she also went as far as to again place herself against him. Well, when it comes to me, I have been in this game doing X, Y, and Z. I have been earning X, Y, and Z. So how dare they pay my husband? Again, Tia, his win is your win. Why are you even saying it that way? I would have just been happy, like, oh, okay, my husband, he out here getting to it. I'm proud of him. Especially if he has been working so hard and maybe he has not lucked up to find him a decent gig. I'm happy as hell. It's no way I'm going to go on some podcast or radio show, whatever it was, and pretty much say, oh, well, the only reason why they paid my husband good was because he's a man. No, I ain't got nothing to do with his skin in the game, nothing to do with his accomplishments, nothing to do with his hard work, nothing to do with his skill and his talent. It's only because he a man. Trash. And then y'all wonder why I made the assumption that Corey, right, feels now that he has gotten rid of Tia that he's able to flourish better, move around better. Y'all saw that video that we had about Corey. Corey had a whole new glow to him. He said, yeah, I'm just dreaming better now. You know, I'm dreaming bigger now. That means he got his mojo back. Corey got his groove back, Tia. Without you. And this the thing, you all. A lot of these men probably don't even understand or recognize the fact that they are being suppressed or they are being hindered or held back in any way, and it's due to their woman. They probably are not even aware of that. Like, damn, why don't I feel motivated? Why don't I feel like, you know, I still got it? Why is that spark missing from me? It could be your own wife. It can be your own partner. The chick that you're laying next to every night. You don't even know it. You don't even know it's because of her negative energy towards you that you feel the way that you're feeling. But now that she's gone, now you can see clearly. Now you can peep game like, damn, she was my dead weight. She was my roadblocker. That probably was the case for Corey. Listen to what his wife is even saying on these damn podcasts. As far as, you know, because, you know, I'm looking at my husband check like, how you getting paid this? You don't deserve this. You don't deserve more than me. Thank you, LL. I appreciate you for your donation. It says, Tia isn't special, but the best example of a woman casting her husband, a good man in her story, as the bad guy. Also, BBL Vivi. Now, who the hell is BBL Vivi? I don't know who that is. Y'all let me know who that is. I'm confused. We can hit 600. I'm going to need 500 first. Thank you, Barry. It says, I'm an actor, and your pay isn't based on sex, seniority, or even talent. It's based on your marketability. Oh, okay. How much can be made off of putting you on the screen? Nobody is checking for you, Tia. Ooh, whoopsie. So we have Barry Duncan in the building, who is actually an actor. And so he's going to be able to give us the inside scoop as far as how they select certain people to be casted for certain movies and shows, right? And so from what Barry is telling us, he's saying, look, it don't have nothing to do with how long you've been doing X, Y, and Z. It don't have nothing to do with, you know, your sex. It don't have nothing to do with your seniority. It is about how much money we think we can make off of you. And maybe, just maybe, Tia, these producers, directors, execs, maybe they feel like your husband is a very handsome man. He would make for great eye candy. He would be able to captivate an audience. And that's why they want to pay him handsomely. But again, this goes to show you, Barry, that a lot of these chicks, they're in such heavy competition with their man that they're not even thinking like that. They're not thinking, well, you know, maybe they pay him, you know, more for this role because they really need him to be casted in this show. You know, or, you know, maybe it's because they're trying to really convince him to, you know, bite the bait as far as accepting our offer. But she's not thinking that. The first thing that she went to, Barry, was, I'm the seniority in this situation. I've been in the game for this amount of time. And she went directly into competitive mode. And again, this is why a lot of these guys out here, the good men that y'all would love to marry, that y'all would love to be with, to love to date, have your families with, this is why they don't want y'all as. They can't even trust the woman that they're laying up with every night to support him, to not be in competition with him, to not see him as a threat. You are a unit. Again, y'all, I cannot relate to y'all feeling like y'all husband's wins are not yours. I can't relate to that because we're a unit, we're a team. So whatever money my husband is bringing in, shit, that's more for me and vice versa. So I don't understand it. But thank you, Barry, for clarifying that. I didn't know that. You know, which would speak volumes about a lot of these actors out here and actresses out here to where they're complaining about not getting paid and I've been in the game this long. Well, it don't matter about, how long you've been in the game. It don't matter about you being a man or a woman. It's about, hey, how can I market you? How can I use you and your likeness to reel me in that dough? And if you're old news, you're a has-been, you're not as hot as you used to be, I'm sorry. The pay is the pay. Take it or go away. You know what I mean? So thank you, Barry, for that clarity. Thank you to Main Lion. I appreciate you for showing up and showing out. It says, damn, Corey was sleeping with the enemy. I'm telling you. I am telling you. And that's the scary thing about it. The scary thing about it is you wouldn't even know. Hear me out. This is why I'm saying the Main Line. This is why I'm saying a lot of the good men, they're done with this shit. You wouldn't even know that you were sleeping with the enemy until you stop sleeping with the enemy. We can hit 700. I'm going to need 600 first. Hear me out. Y'all like the video. Share the video and subscribe. It's some real talking. Y'all know it. I'm getting ready to say something to Main Lion, and it may be very controversial. Okay? It may be something that ruffles some feathers, but I'm going to be honest and real enough to say it. I really do feel like in my heart of hearts, just from me observing, just from me peeping game, I really do feel in my heart of hearts that men that are ready and willing to marry, let me clarify and make it more specific. Men that are ready and willing to marry, those are the type of men who love hard and who actually love more and harder than the women. Hear me out. Hear me out. We already know, especially in this country, marriage is set up against the man and it is pro-woman. So if anything goes to hell, so does that man. You can go to hell, sir. She's taking it all. So for a man to understand the odds that are set up against him, if things are to go to hell, for that man to say, you know what, to hell with that, I'm still going to marry you. I'm still going to give you my all. I'm still going to settle down. I'm still going to give you children, everything. For a man to say that, that already says a whole lot about that man's feelings, that man's investment, that man's trust, and that man's love for that woman. So a lot of the guys could be blinded by their love alone. You don't even know that she's your enemy because you're so in love with her. You trust her so much. You respect her so much. But when it comes to how she's viewing you as her competition. She's viewing you as somebody that she can use. She's viewing you like you're the enemy. You never know what that woman is looking at that man like. That's the scary part about it all. That's why I'm saying that a lot of the good men are done with this shit. They're done dating. They're done with relationships. They're done with marriage because you don't know why that woman is really wanting to settle down with you. You don't know if it's for genuine reasons. You know what I'm saying? Does she want to marry me so bad and settle down with me so bad because she really loves me? She really sees, I have a great heart. She sees that I am the provider type, protector type. Does she respect me as a man? Is that why she loves me so much and wants me to marry her? Or does she just see me as somebody to, again, use up, boss around, take advantage of? You don't know. And so since a lot of these guys out here don't understand or they don't know what they're getting involved with, they just don't at all. So I'm going to say this, the Main Lion. I believe that Corey, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. I believe that Corey may have loved Tia way more than she loved him. Y'all want me to shut up and lie or what? Y'all let me know. For Corey to go against what he believed was the right thing to do, which was to wait on marriage, right? Yeah, we've been together for this amount of time and everything, but hey, I want to be able to take care of you better. I want to be able to provide for you better. And the way that I'm going to be able to do that is if I get my money up. You know, let me do for you, baby. You've been working so hard since childhood, right? So let me pick up the slack for you. Corey wanted to do that. Tia was like, like so many women. You know, I ain't gonna lie. We all look, women, we want things when we want things. So I ain't gonna fault her too much on that. But at the end of the day, he was like, yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Because again, he loved her. For all we know, Tia was just looking at Corey like, oh, he's fine. And, you know, he can be some real good arm candy and eye candy for me. And he can give me some really pretty babies. Like, you don't know. You know? She's probably not even looking at him like, oh, yeah, he's going to be able to take care of me. She probably never even, I don't care about that. I want to be the top dog anyway. So I don't really care about a man being a provider and a protector. I just want me some good arm candy to wake up to every day and to make me some pretty babies so I can have the picture perfect family. That probably was her vision. But for Corey, it was like, no, I really love this woman. She a real one. She's solid. You know what I mean? She held me down in my darkest hours. So yeah, I think she's trustworthy enough to go ahead and make that commitment too. Even though I don't feel like I'm really ready for it. Peep the game with me, y'all. And I see y'all donation. Give me a second. Thank you, the Youtube. It says Tia has displayed the ultimate level of disrespect. To be in competition with her own husband is disgraceful. But here's the thing, the Youtube, and this is what's so scary for me. It's so many women that are like this. And I keep telling y'all about the example of me encountering this in my own personal life. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but I keep telling y'all about when I worked at Lowe's. This was back in maybe 2012, 2013, somewhere around there. And it was this, she was a black woman, okay? It was this black manager. And I remember, because I was doing something with pricing or something like that, but in the morning when they would like open the store, they needed a witness, I believe, to like make sure that they were transferring the money back and forth correctly. You know, they needed a witness to sign off to say, okay, they did get this amount of money and this and the third. And so they had chose me to walk with this manager one day while she was going, and I don't know, it was something with money. And so I'm walking with her and she's like, yeah, you know, I just applied for such and such position and I hope that I get it because, you know, my husband, now she was married to this man and had like 4 or 5 kids by him. That's why I'm saying it's dangerous, y'all. She was married to this man. She was walking with me, and while we were going from department to department, she was talking and she was like, yeah, you know, I applied for such and such position and I hope I get it because my husband, you know, he getting ready to work at some company and he gonna be making all this money and, you know, like, I can't have no man making more money than me. I said, what's this? I was thoroughly confused because I'm not wired this way. It's not computing to me. Like, I'm befuddled. She says, yeah, you like, I'm just used to being the breadwinner. I'm used to being, you know, the person who make the most money. And so, you know, I need to get this new position because I can't have no man making more money than me. Like, I'm just used to making the most money. And so, and I was like, but if your man is making more money, then isn't that equating over into y'all making more money? And she was like, yeah, but I don't know. It's just, she couldn't even explain it. She couldn't even explain how ridiculous she sounded. But to me, that illustrates that on some subconscious or conscious level, it's a lot of these chicks out here who are in secret competition with their man. They want to be able to be the breadwinner, call the shots, be the big boss. And y'all know what else I think it is? And we can hit 800. I'm gonna need 700 first. Another thing that I think that it is these women are so insecure that they feel like when their man levels up, he's going to level up and replace her. I think that may be the underlying emotion or thought process. Even if they don't want to admit it, I feel like a lot of these chicks, they probably know that their man could do better than them. And so if you're able to make more money and you're able to really, progress forward and evolve and grow, then more than likely you're going to start to take a look around and see, well, damn, I can do better than her too. I can evolve and grow away from her too. And so a lot of these chicks, with them being so insecure, I think the ultimate objective is to have that dominant position. That way, that man feels like he needs her, right? Because if I'm making more money than you and I'm taking care of everything, you're going to be more likely to stay and stick around. But if you're leveling up and you're making all this money and you're able to pay for everything, by yourself, you don't really need me like that. Well, more than likely you can replace me. And I feel like maybe that is something at play as well. And that's just my opinion. Thank you, LL. Again, it says Tamara posted a clip of her and Tia discussing the pull-out method. What? It went up on their birthday while Tia was in Jamaica. Raw dog or the river route? LL, what the hell? Let me remove this comment. LL, what does that have to do with the damn conversation? I don't want to hear about damn cream pies and shit. Hold on now. I don't. Y'all like the video. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Tia, you out here having these damn ridiculous conversations in your damn whole phase. Like, that is entirely inappropriate for you to be online talking like that as a 50-year-old mother of two. How embarrassing. Then you wonder why your son is so embarrassed of you. Your son has to go to school and hear about, oh, yeah, I heard your mama like cream pies. Or I heard your mama like to be skeeted on. I heard she like to be smeared on. Let me smear on your mama. Like, come on, Tia, grow the hell up. Thank you to Automatic. It says, this goes to show you that your biggest haters are the people who are closest to you, because your enemies cannot get close enough to you to hurt you like your so-called loved ones. Facts. Bars. Y'all laugh, but I'm so serious. I did not need to hear about that, LL. You could have kept that shit to yourself. I did not need to hear about Tia's old twerking granny ass talking about, if she like cream pies or to get smeared on. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. But again, this is what y'all do. Y'all can't wait to run to the streets to be hoes. Just getting on my damn nerves. Right? But you're right, the Automatic, and that's what I was pretty much saying. A lot of the guys be so in love with their wives, with the women that they're ready and willing to risk it all for, that they don't even see her motive. They don't even see that she is the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the scary part, which is deterring, in my opinion, a lot of men from settling down, because you don't know what that woman's intentions are. Thank you, Miss O. It says, sis, I just went over the importance of vetting on my show last night. This is a prime example. Watch your 6 brothers. Watch your 6 brothers? I don't know what you're talking about, Miss O, but we're going to have to check out what you was talking about, okay? But yeah, you gotta, but here's the thing. Here's where I'm going wrong, though. I'm going to be honest with y'all, right? Here's where I'm getting crossed up and mixed up in today's time. how can I phrase this? You can be in a relationship with somebody for years and not know who they are until you all are living together, until you all are married. Like with Corey, for example, I believe that they said that, how long was Corey and Tia together before they got married? I think it was a few years, y'all. Thank you, Kevin, for your cash out. Let me look. How long was Tia and Corey dating? Hold on. Dating before marriage. Let me see. So they got married in 2008. But it's not telling me. I don't know. I thought it's 4 years. That's what I had thought. I thought, Daniel. I think Miss O, I think Corey and Tia, they dated for like 4 years before they got married, which is why Tia was like, we need to hurry up. And he was like, oh, okay, but I'm trying to get my money together, stuff like that. But I believe they were together for like 4 years. So that's why it can get sticky and tricky, even when it comes to the women as well. Like I've heard women say, oh, but these men be doing this and they be doing that. Now, when it comes to these females, I'm gonna be honest enough to say that they do not be waiting years. Okay? They be waiting weeks, months, and then talking about, oh, he changed. Girl, no, you just didn't give it time. But yeah, Corey, how long do you need? He got 4 years out of this, and she ended up being a piece of work. So at the end of the day, some things you just cannot even try to pinpoint for real. You just have to find out the hard way, which is again deterring a lot of these brothers or a lot of these good men out here from even wanting to settle down, because you can be with a woman for 3-4 years and you're not finding out until 14 years later that she don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? So the whole vetting thing, it's tricky and it's tricky and sticky. It is. I'm gonna be honest. Especially when it comes to these females, because a lot of these females, y'all, they can play a good game, and that's what's scary. I gotta be honest about it. Thank you, Douglas. It says, hate comes from below. Man, I'm telling you, because they feel like you're better than them. I ain't say I was better than you. You're competing with me. You feel threatened by me. So you're the one essentially saying that I'm above you. I'm better than you. Okay. Thank you. Get out of town. It says facts, D. Most of those competitive women know they ain't ish and are afraid that their man will realize it and move on. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Get out of town. A lot of these chicks, they know damn well that maybe they lucked up with the men that they got. You know what I'm saying? I can't do better than him. I can't get another him. So the objective is to keep him in a position of less power, if you will. Okay, I got the automatic. Am I caught up, you all? I got Miss O. Okay, I'm back at Yosef, so I think I'm caught up. All right, so let's continue with this video. And y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's take it back a little bit.
First television show, and I really think it was because he is a male.
Oh, I'm gonna speak up for Corey. He deserved it. You deserved it. Love you, man.
Now,
did y'all hear that? It took for somebody else on the podcast to speak up for Corey and say, oh, nah, Corey, nah. The reason why you got paid good and the reason why they booked you and everything was not just because you was a man. It's because, yeah, you deserve your flowers. They paid you your worth. It took for somebody else to say that about her husband. She wrote that man off as, oh, it's just because you're a man. That's crazy work. Let's continue.
You deserve it, fool. Like you need it.
Now, this really showed some issues because in marriage, when the two become one, a win for the husband is a win for the wife, and vice versa. We are all aware of the pay disparity. But when your man, who you chose to pick up from that bus stop when he was just 19 years old, and who you threw out marriage hints at, even though he didn't feel financially secure enough to get married, but decided to trust God and do it because of the pressure he was feeling from you, when that man has been putting in work for years on the big screen, sharing scenes with A-list actors, all the while turning down the equivalent of Diddy parties to secure larger roles, when he finally gets the opportunity to feel like he's able to financially contribute as much as you do, why go on your platform with two well-known stars and publicly make this a competition about who has the right to or who is more deserving of a higher paycheck? In that moment, Tia chose to publicly disregard the fact that Corey has been consistently acting in movies and TV since the 1990s. Not only has he been in over 80 projects, which is more than twice the 40-something projects that Tia has been in, but a lot of them have been on the big screen.
Peep the game, y'all. And again, like the video. We can't hit 800. I'm going to ask for 700 first. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's peep the game. Tia diminished her husband's pay compensation, everything of that sort, down to him just being a man, not taking into account or consideration all of the work that he has been putting in. Look at all these movies. And Tia, how many movies have you been in, ma'am? Outside of the Disney Channel, ma'am? Let's be real. Now, I believe she was on what was that show? The Game. She was on that show. But, I mean, still, it wasn't as many as this. So, for her to just write her husband off as, oh, but I've been in the game for this long, and, you know, I. So, how dare they pay him what he's worth, and that's more than me, and girl, the disrespect. Other people have to remind Tia of her husband's contributions. Other people have to remind Tia that her husband has been in the game as well, and he has been hardworking as well. Other people, that is trash. That is a crying damn shame that outsiders have to tell you about your own husband's accolades. You don't even know how to champion him. You don't even know how to clap for him. And y'all wonder why good men are done with y'all? This is what y'all do. Y'all competing. But girl, this is not about you. Look at all these movies that, again, have been on the big screens. But here goes Tia. Let's continue.
Where he shared major screen time with A-list actors. Tia chose to completely downplay his efforts and hard work as if they were nothing compared to what she's done.
Now we're getting ready to get into Corey and why I am saying that I do believe that Corey will possibly never date again. Not seriously. I'm going to say that. I don't know if Corey will take the route of getting with a woman, settling down with a woman, building with the. I don't see that because it's looking like, just from what I'm getting ready to show y'all, it's looking like Corey is now in his season of just focusing on himself and his children. And rightfully so. Because when he made it about family and a wife, a woman, when he made it about that, where did it really get him? It didn't really get him far. So I really do feel like Corey may be in the mode of, yeah, let me not. At the most, I can see Corey probably having a rotation of chicks, but nothing serious. I don't see him getting with a woman and introducing her to his children. You know, I don't see that. I see Corey just having fun at this moment. And it could be due to the fact of him feeling like his time was essentially wasted. His life was essentially wasted. How old is Corey? Let me look it up. And y'all get the likes up. Corey age. Let me see. Corey is 44. So at 44, and you've been married pretty much half your damn life, I don't think that he would find it necessary to settle down at this state in the game. You know, at this stage in the game, like, for what? I already got my kids. I already understand what the marriage life looks like. I don't think I want to waste my years, you know, the rest of the years that I have remaining on something that could be potentially superficial, fickle, not something that's worthwhile. No, I'm good. Thank you, MIA. It says Corey's life is looking up. Every time I see him now, he looks at peace, sporting a new linen suit with some female orbiters. Win. And you know what? That's really what it's looking like, MIA. Which is why now I'm starting to believe I don't think that he will settle down with another woman. I don't. Thank you, Zeta. It says he worked hard for her, and this is how she repay him. A win for the husband is a win for the wife, but she was jealous the whole time. She needs to be alone, and that's what I'm saying, Zeta. That is my point. My point is, he already feels like, in my opinion, he already feels like he got burned. So why set myself up to be burned again by somebody that I don't have a lot of history with, by somebody I don't have a deep bond or connection with? Like, if the woman that is the mother of my children, the woman that I've dedicated practically my whole damn life to, if she could leave me and she can do me dirty, I can't trust none of you hoes. And rightfully so. A man is not wrong for reaching that conclusion. A man is not wrong for saying that when that is his reality. That is what happened. That's his experience. His experience was, when I gave a woman my all, when I poured into that woman, when I loved that woman, settled down with her, gave her a family, when I did all the necessary things that a man is supposed to do, she still didn't appreciate it. She still felt she could have graduated. She still felt like, you know, she could do better. So, yeah, what's the point now, especially in my later years? Let me just take the remainder of my life and have fun. Let me take the remainder of my life and focus on self. I see Corey doing that, especially after I saw this. Now, y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
You single? You on the market? You looking? Or
man, I'm taking care of my kids, man. I got to get out of here right now. I got my son is meeting me, but like I said, I'm dating my career right now and dating my children. That's just where I'm at for sure.
So this guy that's interviewing Corey, I guess he spotted Corey out, you know, out and about, living his best life. And man, Corey, you can't tell Corey shit. You understand me? Corey is out here just living. Corey is in his mode of freedom. Okay. Corey out here down near 50, looking 25. You know what I mean? And so with everybody seeing Corey out here pretty much flourishing, they can't help but to ask him, okay, brother, I see you. So let me know. Is it any special women that you're dating? Are you dating anybody? That is what the interviewer asked. Are you dating anybody? Corey says, nah, man. I ain't dating nobody. I'm dating my career. I'm dating my children. You know, I ain't got time for these hoes. That is essentially what Corey is saying. Let's peep the game.
You single? You on the market? You looking? Or you?
Man, I'm taking care of my kids. Man, I got to get out of here right now. I got my son is meeting me, but like I said, I'm dating my career right now and dating my children. That's just where I'm at for sure. You know, and that's what I'm focused on, like for real.
Corey say, what I'm focused on right now is my damn self. Drizzle. Y'all done turned Corey into a drizzle king. He said, man, this is what Corey in so many words said. Corey in so many words said, man, fuck these hoes. I ain't worried about these chicks. I've been there down there with these hoes. I don't appreciate shit. This is my time to focus on myself. Focus on myself, my career, getting to the bag, taking care of my kids. Tia, let me holler at you, ma'am. Hey, yo, Tia, why couldn't you take this approach? We can hit 900. I'm gonna need 800 first. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I got questions, Tia. Drizzle. Tia, why couldn't you take the same approach that Corey is taking? Right out the gate, you trying to hop into somebody's DMs. Right out the gate, your old ass trying to date. I thought, a part of your graduation was figuring yourself out and, getting in tune with what you like and what you need. Tia, why didn't you take this approach if that was what it was really about? See, and that's how I'm going to go ahead and assume that the reason why Tia wanted to leave her marriage was because she wanted to explore different dick. I'm going to get into it. Thank you, David. It says Corey knows what's out there. He won't jeopardize that 75 bag. 100. Marriage won't benefit him. Those girls are coming for him hard. Pause. Okay. He's a lotto ticket. Now, hear me out. And you're absolutely right, David. You're absolutely right. Now, hear me out. And again, this is why a lot of good men are done. They done with this shit. Tia, in so many words and actions, displayed to all of us, including Corey, that it was all about getting different dick. Feeling like she missed out on different penis, different men. That's what she wanted. It was not about self-development, self-improvement. It was not about her getting in tune with herself and nature. No, it was not about her kids even. Tia was all about, damn, I missed out on plenty of dick being settled down so early. Even though, Tia, you were the one who forced it. You were the one who said, oh, no, we've been together for 4 years. We need to get married. You were the one who wanted marriage so bad, so early. Corey, being the man that he is, the man who loved you, honored you, respected you, wanted to give you what you wanted, he went ahead and gave you that marriage early on. Again, against his better judgment. He was not ready for it. So it's the audacity for you to then turn around 15 years later, like, yeah, I missed out because of you. Bitch, what? You were the one who wanted to get married so early. You were the one that wanted to do X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. I was just trying to grant you your wishes, ma'am. This is also, and I'm gonna be real, this is also why a lot of these guys out there don't take you females seriously. You don't know what the fuck you want. You don't. You say you want one thing, they give it to you, then all of a sudden, I ain't want that. Why you give it to me? You say you don't want something. Okay, well, let me not do that. Now all of a sudden, oh, you're neglecting me because you stopped doing this. Bitch, that's what you said you wanted me to stop doing. You say you didn't want it. Now you do? Again, damn if you do, damn if you don't. This is why a lot of the good men, they done with this. Y'all make women look so bad. I really hate it. And the reason why I hate it so bad is because I know that there are some genuine quality women out there that would make great wives, that would make great mothers to your children. They would. But you won't even let your guard down. A lot of these guys out here, they won't even let their guards down. They won't even give it a time of day. Because it's like, man, but I've been there, I've done that. And I got scarred. I got burnt behind that. I thought she was solid too. For 14 years, I thought she was solid too. And look how she did me. So how do I know you won't switch up in 5? How do I know you won't switch up in 2? You know what I mean? Like y'all are out here damaging these good quality men. And those are the men that y'all actually need. Let me take it a step further, right? The reason why I put in the title, Good Men Are Done Dating, is because the good men are the ones who are actually trying to give women chances. The good men are the ones who have not yet turned their backs on y'all, that still are granting and giving benefits of doubts. They are the ones that are settling down with you, trying to provide for you. They've given marriage a shot. They've given relationships a shot. Like, no, I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to do that. I love you. I respect you. Those are the men who are finding out, damn, I fucked up. It's not the bad boys. Because the bad boys, the men who never gave you a shot to begin with, no harm, no foul. I never invested into you in the first place. So I don't care. You didn't do me dirty, bitch. I didn't give you a chance. But it is the good quality men that we're looking for. The ones who are ready and willing to start families, provide for you, protect you, lead you, teach you, make love to you, give good love to you, all of that. Those are the ones that y'all are ruining because they are the ones who are actively giving you a shot. So when they're out there in the trenches with you, and then they're having to come to this rude reality check. Oh, damn, this bitch don't love me. She don't respect me. She don't appreciate me. What y'all are doing is then damaging those men that are in the field with you, that are in the trenches with you. Y'all are damaging them into believing, well, damn, why did I even do this? I should have treated you like, the typical nigga. You know what I mean? Y'all are damaging the guys who are relationship material, that are marriage minded. Those are the ones that y'all are ruining because those are the guys that are actively giving y'all chances. So they're seeing up close and personally, damn, really? You gonna do me like this? Y'all feel me? Get the likes up, y'all. We can hit 900. I'm gonna need 800 first. Y'all feel me, man? This is not a drill. Y'all, it's the good men out here that are trying, that y'all are damaging. And the reason why y'all are damaging those men is because they are the ones that are trying. Thank you. I'm just gonna call you W. I don't know how to say that. It says this is why our Black community is disappearing. Then she wrecks everything. She turns around and run in the victimhood Olympics. I'm telling you, man. Now it's everybody else's fault. But see, in Tia's case, she can't even try to say that it was Corey. She can't. That's why she's looking the dumbest to me. And that's also why I feel like she will be the most regretful and the most remorseful. It's because she knows that she messed up a good marriage with a good man. She's not going to find another Corey. She's not. Especially not at 50 years old, ma'am. Go sit down. Corey is not the type of husband that you fumble. You hold on to him for the rest of his damn days. You understand me? Thank you, Miss O. It says, Tia thought she could manifest a better man. I don't know what the hell she thought, but she thought wrong. Now, I want to go back into what, who was that? Was it David? Yes. I want to go back into what David said because this is a very valid point. David says, Corey knows what's out there. He won't jeopardize that 75 bag. Now, it is in my belief that Corey actually did sign like a 5-movie deal for like 75 mil. I don't know how true that is, but that is the word on the curb. Corey is getting to that bag real heavy like. Okay? And so with Corey now having the understanding of what could potentially go wrong, even after you've given the woman your all, do you think that he's really going to be open enough, right, to go ahead and let a woman in, especially knowing that he is a bag now? He is what a lot of these chicks would prey on now. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something real quick. And while I'm doing this, y'all get the likes up. Corey, hold on, y'all. Corey is already, in my opinion, under the mind frame of you can't even trust the quote unquote good girls, right? Let's get into that. Hold on, y'all. Why is it doing this? Okay. I think it's working. And like I said, y'all get these likes up. These likes are terrible. We should have at least 735 likes, at least. Okay? This 500 is crazy. That's crazy work. Y'all get these likes up. Let me exit this out. Okay. Corey, in my belief, is already under the mindset of you can't even trust the good girls. Tia, from what we can see, was a good girl, right? She was not out here in these streets, which is why she later on in life, later on in the marriage, felt like she was missing out, right? But yeah, Tia, she was a good girl. She wasn't out here in these streets trying to sleep around. No, she found her a good man early on, settled down, had her family, lived happily ever after, right? So if that type of chick, right, to where I feel like she's solid, she got with me when we had nothing. I was at the bottom of the bottom. When she met me, I was at the damn bus stop. And she saw enough in me to say, yeah, I want that to be my husband. Yes, I want to start my family with him. So for that type of chick, that would, I don't know, be ride or die, if you will, you know, that would be out there in the trenches with you. For that type of chick to even be like, yeah, I need better, or, you know, I'm going to graduate from this, or her not respect you, her not appreciate you, her not see your value. What do you think Corey is assuming about the rest of y'all? Again, Tia is the good one. Tia is one of the quote unquote good ones. And she did me dirty. I ain't trusting y'all hoes, especially after I got a bag now. No, you're not here for the right reasons. I don't trust you. At least with Tia, he could kind of trust her because it's like, okay, but I don't really have nothing. You know what I mean? Thank you, Relax and Chill. It says the red fit is fire. Thank you so much. Okay. Appreciate it. But hear me out. Tia would be more of the type of chick that you would assume that you could trust. Because again, she got with you when you had nothing. So yeah, okay. So for her to even be like, yeah, you know, I can only imagine what these other chicks are on now that I'm getting to the bag. Please. Please. You really don't love me. I really don't trust you, even if you do. And that's the sad part about it, y'all. Even if Corey does come across a woman that is genuine, that is sincere, that has great intentions, he won't give it a shot. He won't give it a chance. He won't trust it because of what he's gone through. I wholeheartedly believe that. Now, if I'm wrong, okay. But I feel like Corey is in his mode of, I'm good on relationships. I'm good on marriage. I'm good on dating. I don't need none of that. Let me just focus on myself and flourish. If I get bored, I'll hit y'all up. I'll hit one of y'all up. I'll hit a few of y'all up. But as far as just being a one-woman man, nah. Y'all scarred me from that. Thank you, God. It says, quit dating, was smashing, then stumbled upon a rabbit. Is that a rabbit? What the hell is that? I am so confused. God, what are you talking about? I am so confused. But this is what ultimately happens. What ultimately happens is a lot of these good quality men like Corey, y'all do them the dirtiest. And I feel like y'all do them the dirtiest. Oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to say it. The reason why I feel like a lot of the good quality men get done the dirtiest is because a lot of these chicks feel like they can always go back. Y'all want me to lie so bad? I cannot. I cannot. Fellas, the reason why you can be one of the solid brothers out there, you respect women, you love women, you cherish women, you honor women, you do your all for a woman. You'll be the epitome of what these women will call a king. And they will do y'all the dirtiest because they feel like you are the type that will always be forgiving, that will always be accepting, and you'll always be available. Why? Because you're the good guy. You're the nice guy. You're not going to shut your doors. You're not going to turn your back on me. You're one of the good ones. So it does not matter if I disrespect you, don't appreciate you, neglect you. I can always count on you being available. That is their thought process. You cannot even convince me that Tia didn't feel the same way about Corey, which is why on Thanksgiving, y'all remember that video that we did and we put up her Instagram and she was posted up on Instagram with Corey and her and their kids on Thanksgiving, and she had her hand between his thighs and, you know, talking about we gonna be all right. You cannot convince me that Tia didn't feel like she wouldn't be able to go back to her husband. Right, Alex. And that's the part that a lot of these chicks don't understand. Being a good man does not equate to him being a pushover or a simp. They didn't get that memo. Thank you, Zeta. Again, it says, sis, a lot of Western women don't understand the gravity of the situation. Most of us hardworking and good-spirited men are done. No more chances. No more trust. It's peace or passports. Reap what they sow. And that's what I'm saying, Zeta. They don't understand what they are doing until it's too late, until they already cross y'all. Then they find out, oh, well, damn, he's standing on business. But it is in their minds, Zeta, that no matter what they do to you, you're going to always allow them a chance to come back in. You're going to always be there. That is what they strong, wholeheartedly believe. That is why the good quality men get taken advantage of, get taken for granted. Because you don't have no boundaries in their eyes. See, and that's the part of the game that they got misconstrued, Zeta. Let me check my likes again. Make sure y'all got my likes up. Look, y'all, I'll be coming on here giving y'all real talk. All right. Breaking things down for y'all. I don't give y'all a bunch of microwave bullshit. All right. We sit down and we chop it up together. Right? Now, we also do our uploads and our microwave content as well. But how many of y'all faves are on here for 2 hours plus, reading y'all super chats, interacting with y'all, breaking things down with y'all? Like, how many of y'all faves do what I do? So show me some love. You know, give me a like. Hit the like button. Stop playing with us. Okay? Before I become a damn microwave content creator. And say, F y'all, I don't want to talk to y'all. What I need to talk to y'all for? I just need my YouTube check. Come on now. The females hating on me, that's cool. I mean, look, as long as when they hating, you're doing something right. Yeah, so get the damn likes up. Why it's not showing me my likes? It's not showing me my likes, y'all. Hold on, let me try something else. Thank you, live in real life. Hold on, let me see this. Let me see. Y'all still hating? Oh my God, y'all still hating your little bit, sis. Y'all, we should have at least, like I said, 700 and now 750. The price went up. Okay, 750. Give us 750. We shouldn't have 600 nothing. Understand? YouTube could be messing with you. They could be, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume first that it's y'all. Because every time I say something, being the likes be going up. So that means it's y'all. That ain't YouTube. But hear me out, y'all. And I see I donations. Give me a second. The memo that a lot of these chicks did not get was that we were dealing with a new breed of men. And I'm going to keep saying that. They were unaware of the type of men that they were really dealing with. A lot of us, and I'm just being honest, a lot of us were so accustomed to having these quote unquote good guys, nice guys, just again taking us in. Oh, baby, you didn't know any better. Yeah, you disrespected me and you left me and you neglected me. You didn't appreciate me. You went back to those streets. But now, after you went back to the streets, you realize your faults and flaws. Now you see my value. Now you see my worth. See, it used to be a thing, y'all. I'm going to be real with you. It used to be a thing to where y'all would give a woman grace in that way, even if it meant disrespecting your damn self. The men of the past, they were on that. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Use me until you use me up. I'll go ahead and allow you to go out here in these streets. Let them do you dirty. And then when they do you dirty, baby, my door gonna always be open. Because then when you come back to my door and I let you back in, then you understand, you know, the value, how valuable of a man I am. Because after all, you saw what those streets was like. You saw how those other men treated you. So back in the day, the men, in my opinion, were under the impression of, okay, let me allow her to be stupid. Let me allow her to make these mistakes. Let me allow her to go out here in these streets, experience these different men and all of that, and then come back to me. And when she comes back to me, she's going to be new and improved. Why? Because again, she's going to see that those men out there are nothing like me. You're going to have a newfound appreciation for me, a newfound respect for me. Right? Keep the game and follow me. It used to be a thing until, and this is where I got tricky and sticky, until the men started to peep game and see that these women did not appreciate you more. They did not respect you more. They did not value you more. If anything, they started to view you like a sucker, a simp lollipoppy, an easy lick. That's all. It was nothing more, nothing less. Y'all would take these women back into your lives and then polish them up, clean them up, say, there, baby girl. Do you understand now that I'm the man that you need? Do you understand now that I'm the man of your dreams? Do you understand now that there's no other man out there like me that will love you and appreciate you like me? Do you see now? Come back in. Have you learned your lesson? And for a while they would say, yes, I learned my lesson. The streets ain't loyal. The streets just want to hit and quit. The streets just use me up. Y'all feel me? Some real talk. But then what happened, y'all? She actually lost respect for you. Let me let y'all in on a secret. It's your little big sis. I'm always be real with you. See how these women think. Whenever you let us know that you are a pushover, whenever you let us know that you don't have any boundaries, you don't have any respect for your damn self, you don't have any standards, oh, say less, baby boy. Whenever you let us know that is the moment that we don't respect you, we don't value you. We now put you in a category of, oh, he's this type. What is this type, you may ask? Oh, he's the type that will be my savior. He's the type that I can always rely on and depend on to rescue me, to save me. But as far as me valuing him, respecting him, no. How could I do that? He don't respect him damn self. He let me go out here in these streets and get ran through and then still took me back like it was nothing. Nigga, you couldn't respect yourself. So I'm not going to treat you any better or any more than you're going to treat yourself. We took mental note. I'm like, oh, okay, well, he'll go for whatever. So surely if I did it again, it should be the same result. Take me back again. So what happened was this, y'all. Y'all planted it into these females' minds that you were a safe place. Whenever I'm done having the world dog me out, whenever I'm done being ran through and reckless, whenever I'm done being a streetwalker, I'm on my worst of luck, I'm down and out, I'll always be able to have me a safe place right back at Jonathan's house, Sportsman's house, Trey's house. Yeah. So now with me having that in my mind, I feel like I can risk it all. Because if push comes to shove and I'm on my last leg, well, I'm just going to go back to you. So whereas a lot of y'all men thought that you were actually doing her a favor by letting her go out here and be reckless and dumb and ran through, right? And then letting her experience how terrible the streets were, how terrible these guys were. You thought that you were doing her a service, like, oh, you're teaching her a lesson. Now she's going to understand, what type of man that you are. She's going to appreciate you more and all of that. No, quite the contrary, quite the opposite. Now she viewed you as a safe place and a sucker, a simp, somebody that can be used, a backup plan. So now with her seeing what type you are and placing you in that category, now if I get bored, which I surely will. See, a lot of these chicks out there, they get bored with stability. They get bored with responsibility. They get bored with quality. It's the same old thing. There's no drama. There's no trauma. There's no anxiety. I don't like it. Which is why a lot of us women need to do that self-work. Understand why you are attracted and drawn to trauma, to dysfunction, to anxiety, to stress. Why are you drawn to that? Why do you like chaotic men and chaotic environments? Why do you like dysfunctional relationships? Like, figure that shit out so y'all can stop scarring and damaging these good men. But nonetheless, these dysfunctional, toxic ass females, they get bored. And once they get bored with you, after you've cleaned them up good enough, well, now it's time to go out and play again. This time, I'm coming back with babies. I see y'all donuts. Give me a second, y'all. This time, I'm coming back with babies. And surely you're not going to turn me away with babies, are you? You're a good man. You're a good guy. Surely you won't leave me to the streets with kids. And guess what? Back in the day, come on. I'll take your babies in too. Because I love you. What's yours is mine. What's mine is yours. This were the type of guys that we were accustomed to. Until, once again, you found out the joke was on you. We kept playing in y'all faces. We kept using y'all's nature against you. Your nature to provide. Your nature to protect. Your nature to lead, to teach. We used it against y'all. We used it as manipulation. Oh, well, surely you're not going to leave me out on the streets with my children. Please provide for us. Please protect us. Please lead us. Please teach us. Y'all used to do that shit. We use y'all nature against y'all every time, fellas. Until you said enough. But the catch to it, y'all, we didn't get the memo until it was too late. Y'all know this facts. Listen. We didn't get the memo until we saw y'all putting it into practice. There was no warning, right? There was no warning. There was no, no. We pulled back up to your doorstep and you was like, who this? What you mean, Ben? It's me, Kelly. The fuck? Like, why you acting brand new? Girl, if you don't look. So we're still under the impression that we can still do these childish, reckless, dysfunctional antics and we will still have men take us in. But y'all showed us in this new damn generation, this new damn time, day and age, I am not my great-granddaddy. I am not my granddaddy. I am not my daddy, bitch. I ain't playing these games with y'all. Figure that out too late, though. This is why you're starting to see all of these chicks being highly remorseful and regretful, because now it's like, I don't have nobody to help me. What a good man at. Oh, y'all turn the good men off. And see, Tia was still outdated. I see y'all donations. Give me a second, DB. I'm gonna read all y'all donations. Give me a second. And I appreciate y'all so very much because you don't have to give me nothing. So thank you all so very much for your contributions. Okay, thank you. Tia was outdated. And the reason why Tia was outdated was because she was married for so long. She got married to Corey, what, in her 20s or so? Somewhere around there. They were young, right? So she's still in the mode of, oh, men today, they court women and, they're going to marry me and, they're going to respect me because after all, like, that's what I'm used to. Like, that's what my husband did. My ex-husband did that to me. And, that's the time I come from. The men that I'm accustomed to, they allow women the opportunity to fumble. And then they're still going to come back and polish you up and clean you up. See, Tia was outdated. And she felt like she could do the same thing that they used to do back in the day. But it's 2024, baby girl. It's 2024, baby girl. These men ain't courting you. A lot of the men out here today, even the ones who want to be married, who desire marriage, are like, nah. Can't find the right one, though. You can't be too sure, though. So for her to even assume that it was going to be cool for her was crazy. That was crazy work. Goofy work, Tia. Oh yeah, I'll just go out here and, explore different options and, see what other men are like and get different peen. And, if it doesn't work out, then I'm pretty sure Corey's going to allow me to come back into his good graces. And, because after all, I am his wife. And after all, we do have a family. And after all, and Corey was like, bitch, please. You did me like this. After I've given you everything. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure that Corey was being presented himself with bigger and better options. More relevant stars, Tia. So he was like, oh, I definitely ain't going back. Definitely ain't taking you back. And you was blocking my blessings. You left me. And then all of the opportunities, all the money started coming towards me. You can definitely stay over there. And so that is what we're seeing now today with a lot of these chicks. Y'all messed up. And this is why, once again, all the good men are done dating. Because for what? Invest into her for what? Love her for what? Settle down with her for what? What am I getting out of it? And my heart hurts, honestly and truly. My heart hurts for the good quality women because a lot of y'all, you just won't. You won't experience the bliss. You won't experience the privilege, the honor it is to have a husband to share your life with, share your experiences with, take care of you, love you. And my heart also hurts for the Corys out there. So where I know you are good husbands, but because you got done dirty, you don't want the heartache anymore. My heart hurts for y'all as well because I know that with the right woman, you can flourish even more than you already are. She's going to add on to your life in a positive way. She's going to be an asset to you. And I know that a lot of y'all are going to miss out on that because you don't trust a lot of these chicks. And I can't be mad at you. But my heart does hurt for y'all. It does. Thank you, DB. It says, Anika, I hope these jeans ears are listening because some of these young men are so hard to teach. They say we're just bitter old men and don't listen. But they know what's up, DB. They know what's up. A lot of these chicks, though, they're just so, how can I put this? they don't want to be wrong, right? I don't want to look dumb. I don't want to look stupid. So a lot of them will understand that they're operating wrong, and they'll understand that they messed up, but they'll never admit it. And instead, they'll just, project onto you and deflect back to you to make it seem like you're the problem so that they can feel better about, their decisions. They know that they brought these results onto themselves, but it's much easier to cope with if I'm able to say, nah, it's just you men, and y'all just bitter, and y'all just this, and y'all just that. Nah, not so fast. A lot of these guys have given you their all. They have loved you unconditionally. They've done all of that, and y'all did them wrong. Y'all are the ones who did them dirty. So you can't. So hopefully they are listening. A lot of them do watch from the clouds. They're probably the reason why we can't get our damn likes up, because they watch from the damn clouds like, this bitch know what she's talking about. But, they can't admit that I'm right. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad, DB. Okay? They hate the women who speak the truth as well. Thank you, DB. Again, it says, Danica, I got to let you know, I've seen a lot of your videos lately getting stitched all over the manosphere, but they're not crediting you. Really? Well, here's my thing, y'all. I'm just grateful that we're able to have the message be widespread. I'm not even going to get into the ego of y'all need to tag me and I ain't going to get into all of that. I'm just grateful that the message is being widespread because we do need more of this content to be able to be utilized as teachable moments. Oh, and big shout out to us. Big shout out to us for hitting 178,000 subscribers, y'all. We are currently at 178,012 subscribers. So shout out to us. We must have just hit that during this live stream. I'm super duper grateful for y'all. Y'all are dope. But, I'm not even going to get in my ego like that, DB, and say, oh, I need my credit. I ain't going to do all that. I'm just going to say, I hope you all are listening. I hope you all take heed to what I'm saying and actually implement it. That's my whole thing. Thank you, Zeta. It says, imagine men have been sleeping and marrying wolves in sheep clothing, and the men were lambs to a slaughter. Little did they know we were awakened. I'm telling y'all woke up all the way. And that's something that we're not used to. We're not used to men actually having standards. Big shout out to FS Claire. I ain't even read it yet, but I already know it's some bars, gems, and jewels in that damn $50 super chat. I already know it. Y'all dropped the chocolate bars down in the comment section early. I ain't even read it yet, but y'all dropped them chocolate bars in the comments for FS Clear, because I already know he dropped some bars, gems, and jewels. Some sweet bars, gems, and jewels. Thank you, David. It says, Tia, men decide relationships. Women determine sex. Can I say something, David? Because I also feel like now that statement is even outdated. We are now in a state to where men determine everything. Whoopsie. Hear me out, David. Hear me out. I've come across countless guys. Even the statistics say this, but there are countless guys out here who are not only not dating, not getting into relationships, but they're also not having sex. Men on all fronts, on all grounds, are protecting themselves. Men have peeped the game of, well, one of the key elements that a lot of these chicks were utilizing in order to finesse us and get over is child support, right? So how about I not have sex with these females? I'll do the 5-knuckle shuffle. Shout out to what was the name of that channel? See, I give people their credit. It was called I think it's Better Bachelor. Shout out to him, the white guy. He was like, yeah, a lot of these guys will rather just do the 5-knuckle shuffle. A lot of these guys today, David, would hit us with that 5-knuckle shuffle, like, yeah, I'm good, love. I don't need you for that. So I can't even say in 2024 that women determine the access to sex. Like, it's the men putting up the pin. The men like, nah, I need to see. Hold on. Let me see what you're talking about first. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, David. I feel like that's outdated as well. Thank you, Ramon. It says it is harder for a man to leave a virgin. I don't know what to say to that. Thank you, but thank you. Thank you, Live in Real Life for your super sticker. I appreciate that. Now, why that's not yellow? Live sent in a $10 super chat. That's supposed to be a yellow super chat. Put some respect on the damn super chat. YouTube, StreamYard, whoever doing this shit to him, put some damn respect on the yellow. The fuck? Hold on. But thank you so much, Live in Real Life. Okay, I'm back at Zeta. I think I'm caught up at the top. Let me go to the bottom. Yeah, the fuck? Put some damn yellow on that. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Hold on. Now let me see what FS Claire said. I see the chocolate bars. Hold on. I see the chocolate bars. Let me see what he said. We already know it's some gems, bars, and jewels. Hold on. Let me see. I'm still scrolling. I'm looking for you, FS. Here we go. FS says, my father used to say, a hard head makes for a soft ass. Women can't be told anything. They are always right and always the victim. They will have to learn the hard way, but I think they will burn society to the ground when reality hits. Man, let me tell you something, FS. I'm honestly and truthfully afraid for a lot of these women out here today, because not only are we going to fall flat on our faces, but due to us not trying to teach the younger generations of women coming up behind us what led us to falling on our faces. Which is we're leading everybody to a slaughter, to doom. That's what's scary to me. And also, FS, what's scary to me is that when it comes to women such as myself, we really don't get as much, how can I put this, recognition, you know what I mean, as some of the other females out here who are perpetuating certain stereotypes and lifestyles and, you know, things of that sort, like, oh, you know, I'm the prize and sprinkle and, you know, men bow down to us and, you know, you ain't got to settle down while you're young, you know, go out here and have a whole phase. Those women get pedestalized more. They get more stage time and everything. Now, I am grateful that we are starting to see more women content creators like the Crimson Cure, you know, that's in 100,000 subscribers. We're starting to see women like River, 100,000 subscribers. I'm grateful that we are starting to see a lot of these women like myself getting the platforms, having the voice and stuff of that sort to, you know, kind of have a stage. But even with me, River, Crimson Cure, and all of us, even with us being in the 100,000s and all of that, I cannot be so disingenuous, I guess, for the lack of a better word. I cannot be so disingenuous to say, you know, yeah, but we're reigning supreme. We're not. We're just not. So it is going to be the Cynthia G's, the Sprinkles, the Tanya TKOs. Who else? It's a lot of these chicks. The Princella, whatever. The other chick that we highlighted that we keep bringing up that's trying to be Princella. Like their voices are louder. These younger women, they resonate with them more because they're telling them what they want to hear. They're stroking their egos. But what's really sad to me is that, how can I put this? What's really sad to me is that these females don't even have the desired outcome or the desired result, but they are the ones that they are listening to. Let's not make a doubt about it. Let's not make a mistake about it, FS Clear. All of us women, we want stability. We want security. We want love. We want men. We need men. So I don't understand why we're being hard-headed when it comes to taking heed to what it is that we're supposed to do to obtain said men, to keep said men. You know what I mean? Like, why are y'all listening to these chicks that don't even have the type of man that they're telling you that you should have? Why are you following up behind her? She don't have a six-figure nigga. Pardon my language, but that's how they talk. She don't have this man that is, you know what I mean, putting her up nicely and taking care of her. She's on social media all day, every day, pumping out YouTube courses. You know what I mean? Pumping out down Patreon courses. Like, she's eating off of you. You, ma'ams, are her high value man. So it's just, it's the delusion for me. It's the hypocrisy for me. I don't get it. And like I said, what's really scary is a lot of us, y'all laughing, I'm serious. A lot of us will not wake up until it is too late. And, you know, reality, life is staring us right in our faces like, yes, sis, you did this wrong. You know, you live life wrong. That's hard. That's hard. And unfortunately, the women like me and the other content creator women that I've named, and I'm sure it's much more. You got Dee. It's quite a few of us, and I'm so grateful that we are starting to see, you know, an influx of the genuine women, right? I feel like River is genuine. I feel like the Crimson Cure is genuine. I feel like even Dee is genuine. Even Miss O, I feel like she's genuine, but Miss O's not in the 100,000s yet, you know. So I'm really trying to highlight that element of it. Now y'all do have other content creators that are in the hundreds of thousands, way more than me, River, and Crimson combined. And I doubt like they're genuine. So they are doing us a disservice. So I'm not even gonna highlight that. But while I am proud that we are starting to see an increase of that, I'm not going to make it seem like, you know, these other content creators that are doing things backwards, that are teaching the wrong things. I'm not going to make it seem like they are the ones that are losing. They're not. Those are the ones that these chicks are listening to. You know. No, I'm talking about people who are in the hundreds of thousands. Now, there are other content creators out there, you know, that have a message and everything of that sort. And shout out to them. But I'm specifically highlighting the women that I feel have, right? A bigger platform, greater platforms. You know what I'm saying? To where they are able to get a substantial amount of subscribers and supporters and stuff of that sort, you know, views and everything of that sort. And they can widely spread the message. I'm talking about that. So this is not to discredit anybody and say, oh, y'all are not genuine. I'm not saying that. I want to make a point of saying, yeah, we do have all these subscribers and everything but the women that they're listening to, the other women are listening to, we ain't got shit on them. And that's my point. And what's unfortunate for me is the fact that a lot of these women out there, they won't appreciate the women such as myself until they are older in age, until they are ran through, dried up, and they need help. Then they'll want to implement what we've been saying. Then they'll want to be more realistic, more down to earth. You know what I mean? And that's messed up to me, especially when y'all are not telling the truth. I'm not gonna pull that up, DB. It says DD is just a chameleon. I'm gonna be honest with you. From what I've seen from DD, she seems to be. Isn't DD married and everything? I think DD is married and stuff. Y'all, this is why I don't like. Can I tell y'all something? Okay, let me tell y'all something, because y'all know we family, and this is what I feel like sets us apart from everybody else too. Okay, no shade. But I feel like what sets us apart on our platform is that, you know, we're able to be a family. We're able to be transparent and honest with one another, talk to one another. You know what I mean? We're personal over here. You know what I'm saying? I love that about my platform. It's not y'all just following me because I'm pumping out a bunch of damn microwave content. Like, y'all pull up for the live streams. You know, y'all pull up for the Patreon, the members only. Y'all pull up for all of that. You know, we can just be kicking it, or we have a topic. It does not matter. Y'all show up and show out. So let's take a segment, a little part of the adult discussion to say this, okay? This is why, honestly, I have pulled back from mentioning certain content creators or even collaborating with certain content creators, because I have been wrong. You know what I mean? I've been wrong in the past where I'm like, oh no, she cool, and oh no, she legit, and oh no, and then they're not. And so that could be reflective upon your platform. I just, long story short, y'all, I really don't. I'm gonna put it like this. I want to get on my Kevin Samuel shit to where you cannot mention other content creators in my chat, because some people ain't legit, you know, and they could look like they are, or they can say they are, and they quit everything, and then come to find out it's like, nah. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have tried to pull myself back from collaborations and, you know, shout outs and stuff like that, because you just don't know. Okay, you really don't. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. And there's no shade to anybody, okay? I wish everybody the success that they need, the prosperity and all of that, okay? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The only content creator that is a female, okay? Shit, I could really say in general. The only content creator that I feel comfortable enough with co-signing is Miss Kendra. And that is because she has shown me so much love. I remember when my brother passed away, I had came across one of her live streams, and she, when she found out my, okay, let me put it like this, y'all. When my brother passed away, Miss Crimson called me. Okay, Miss Crimson Curie, she called me on the phone, and she was like, you know, I wanted you to hear my voice. I didn't want to just, you know, send you a message. I ain't just want to. She said I wanted to talk to you, and like, that's some solid ass shit. That's first things first. Like, to me, that set her apart. Like, she's solid. But on top of that, she gave, during her live stream, before she even got into her damn topic, Crimson Cure did not know my brother from a can of paint. She gave a moment of silence to my brother that she did not even know. She said, we're going to take a moment of silence for Danika's brother. That's some solid ass shit. So I'm just the Crimson Kid. I'll be honest. She's the only content creator that I feel secure enough to say, yeah, I rock with her. You know what I mean? She comes on camera. She shows who she is. She's transparent about who she is. Like, I can't do nothing but salute that sister. Okay? So I would say that. But I have doubted back a lot as far as co-signing people, collaborating with people. Like, it's just, y'all, all these damn spam calls. It's just something I'm coming to grits with. Like, it. And I hate to be like that because I don't want people to think that I am being a hater. You know what I mean? Oh, she just hating and she don't want nobody to get no shine. And that's not the case. It's just that I've been, a lot has been revealed to me and exposed to me within these past few months and year to where it's like, man, you can't be too sure. And so I just really try to be mindful of that. Because, I mean, look, Corey Hardrick was married to Tia for 15 years, and she a damn chameleon. You know what I mean? So you just got to be careful. And so, like, that's where I'm at with it. And I've heard a lot of people say, oh, yeah, you know, watch out for this person, and, oh, this person is cool. And now I'm in the mode of, I don't care if you're cool or not. I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, I don't want to mix my brand with nobody else. I don't want to. I just don't. I don't. You know, because maybe you could be right, but like I said, I just try to be respectful, stay in my lane, peep game as best as I can, and you know, move from that lens. But yeah, it's no shade, y'all. It's no shade. I do not need no beef. I do not need nobody thinking that I'm throwing shade at them or nothing like that. I'm just being honest and being real. Okay. You ain't hating on nobody, Nika. Don't believe the hype. All right. Watch how I play this media. D, what you talking about? I'm confused. Look, y'all, like I said, I don't want no beef. Thank you, DB says Didi just wants men to change, but she still has this woman or the prize mentality. We really got into it one night and I call her out on it. Look, I don't know nothing about that, DB. So I'm not gonna put that on that woman's name. I don't know. But I did, let me say this. In the past, I did come across Didi's platform and she seemed like she was a cool chick, and I did reach out to her to collaborate. I don't know what happened. It kind of fell through, and then she hit me back later on and she was like, hey, if you still, she hit me back like maybe 2 years later or a year later, like, hey, you still want to collaborate? And I'm like, no. And it was no shade. I just wasn't in that mode anymore. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because I just really don't want to even mix my brand with anybody, because I don't know. And the same thing for y'all. Y'all can feel the same way about me. Like, I don't know if she's genuine. I don't know if she's solid. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Skinny Boy says, Didi is a happily married woman. Salute to her. Yeah. Maybe DB got a grudge. DB mad because she done called you out or something. I don't know. But yeah, I have been staying in my own lane, keeping my eyes on my own paper, and prospering. I ain't got time for all that other bullshit, you know, respectfully. But but like I'm saying, how long ago was that? I want to say I reached out to her back in like 2021, 2022, somewhere around there. And then she hit me back up. It was recently, maybe a few months ago, the end of last year, maybe earlier this year. I don't remember. I really don't. My memory is trash, but I know it was recently. But I was like, no, I don't do collaborations no more. And it's respectfully, you know. It's no shade. It's no hard feelings. I'm just being honest. And even when, can I say this to y'all? Because we family over here. That's what I love about my platform. Y'all my family. I can be real with y'all. Even when I am talking about microwave content creators and people just pumping out a bunch of, you know what I mean, stuff that are going through the algorithm, stuff like that. Even when I'm saying that, I don't mean any harm. You know what I'm saying? Because that could even come off like I'm being shady, or you know what I mean? Like I'm just being honest and saying that I appreciate the fact that on my platform we are well-rounded. You know, it's not one-dimensional. It's not this thing of just pumping out daily microwave content and then playing YouTube algorithm games and then going about my day. Like I love that not only we can do the microwave content, you know, whatever you want to call it, and even within those microwave contents or videos that we create, I still feel like it's a full meal. You know what I mean? Like it's still not in this realm of, oh, let me just throw this out there and see if it'll make me some money. Like we still get into the nitties and gritties even with those uploads, you know? So I'm just patting myself on the back, and I'm also saluting y'all for rocking with me, for us being able to have this platform to where we can, you know, have the microwave content, and we can also have the deep dives and the personal conversations, and we can go live. Like I love that about our platform. And when I'm saying that, it can come off like, oh, well, you're throwing hate at this content creator because that's all they do. They don't go live and they don't do this and they don't do that. And you know, if the hit dog holler, it hollers, but I don't mean any harm in that. I'm just saying that I feel like we deserve credit and we deserve to have, you know, our kudos for being able to do that on our platform. And I love that about us. To me, that's what sets us apart and makes us dope. And I also don't like how you cannot pat yourself on the back in today's time without somebody feeling like, oh, you hating. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You can't even be real without somebody saying, oh, you hating. No, I'm just being honest. I'm giving y'all my honest opinions about things, you know, and it is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. Okay, in closing, ladies, we have got to be more solid, right? We have got to be more appreciative of the good quality men that we do have. Because what we don't need is more and more of these men feeling like women are not to be trusted. You know, we don't need more and more of these men feeling like life is better without us. Like that is the worst thing that we could have ever done as women. Having these men wholeheartedly and genuinely feel like life is better without us was such a detriment. Okay, it is such a detriment. And so shout out and salute to the women. That was my point of bringing up those content creators. Salute and shout out to the women for actually trying to turn over new leaves, you know, trying to do things the proper way. Salute to you ladies that are trying to operate within righteousness, because we need that. We need more and more women to wake us up while, you know, it's early in the game. We don't need more women waking up when their tea is aged and their Vivica Fox is aged. We don't need that. We need women to get on cold early. That way we can be solidified. We can have the husband that we always dreamed of. We can have the families that we always prayed for. We can have the foundations that are strong and thriving to build upon. But as long as we're going to be out here taking these good men for granted, taking advantage of them, competing with them, shitting on them, disrespecting them, you can count your days on that. So my hope with my platform, I'll say this, okay? My hope with my platform is to really get a lot of these younger women. Now, if you just so happen to be older, that's fine and dandy too. But my objective with my platform is to wake up these younger women so that they can get on board early. I don't want more pitiful, sorry ass endings. I don't want any more of those. I don't want any more shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I need young women to understand their roles, get on code, right? Before it's too late, before we're getting on cold, and then there's no husband to choose from because men don't believe in marriage. Before it's too late and we're getting on cold and we have no boyfriends, no fathers of our children to get on cold for because they don't want your ass. I need us to do that now. We need less tears and more solid ass females. That's what we need. So I hope you all were able to take away some great key points from today's dope discussion. I look forward to seeing what you guys say in the comments down below. Let me go ahead and read the rest of y'all super chats. DB says, D, not to me. She bowed down to the sisterhood. Really? I don't know. And see, you being messy, D, because I don't want to throw no shade at nobody. I don't want to deter nobody from rocking with somebody. Like, do y'all, okay? Use your own discernment, your own judgment. That's all I can do. All I can tell you. It says she bowed to the sisterhood with that statement, but it did happen 2 years ago. Been running into a lot of chameleons lately. What statement? What statement did she make? DB just want to be messy. DB just want to be messy. I cannot. Look, y'all. I love y'all. I support y'all. I respect y'all. Once again, Tia and her situation was a prime example of what's going on in today's time, what you should not do, and why a lot of men are kind of checked out and done. A lot of the good men, are checked out and done. And so I thought I would come on here and use this as another teachable lesson, a teachable moment for us all to learn, evolve, and grow from. Okay. Yeah, like rock. Look, y'all rock with whoever y'all want to rock with. Okay. Support whoever y'all want to support. All I'm saying is I'm staying in my lane. I got my eyes on my own paper. I'm minding my business. And I'm going to be great. Okay. That's all I'm going to do. I ain't got time for y'all start unnecessary beef with people that I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Do your own homework. Okay. Move responsibly. That's all I can say. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you all so very much for pulling up with me. We in a new little location right now because I've been having very, very terrible connection in the other room that I was utilizing. So I had to try to, come closer to the router. And I think we did pretty good as far as the quality and the connection today. Hopefully they don't start hating on us later. Okay. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's dope discussion and you learned something. That's really what it's ultimately about. Okay. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. We should be live again on Sunday. And I should also have some uploads for y'all. See, on my platform, y'all, and it's no shade, no tea. On my platform, we are able to give the microwave content that is still homemade and still home cooked meals that is still going to fill you up. And we're also going to have, those from scratch meals. It's not no microwave. We're going to sit down, we're going to get the ingredients out and we're going to cook. We do both over here. All right. We do both over here. And nonetheless, it's still dope and it's still teachable and we still evolve, prosper, and grow. Amen. But salute to y'all. I should have some uploads for y'all coming. I should be live with y'all on Sunday. So look out for that. And again, you all, thank you so very much for helping us to hit 178,000 subscribers. We are currently at 178,020 subscribers. So shout out to y'all. But I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown heads. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we have got to come together and build. We have got to. I really hate how everything is falling apart. I really do. Ladies, let's be more genuine. Let's show more appreciation. Let's have more gratitude for these good quality men. Fellas, don't let these hood rats turn your heart cold. All right? Still be open and receptive because I don't want you all to miss out on the woman of your dreams because you had this scallywag, use you up. Okay? But I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace to y'all. I love y'all. And again, thank you so very much for all your constant love and support. I take none of y'all for granted. Shout out to everybody who has signed up for the Patreon. Y'all are super dope for that. Thank you. Big shout out to FS Claire for showing up and showing out like he always do. But thank you all though. Okay, because you don't have to give me anything. Not a dollar, not a penny, not a like, not a subscription, not a nothing. So I take none of y'all for granted. I thank you. But again, big shout out to FS Claire because you always come through with that $50 and you show a lot of love. Okay. But I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.